Yo, what is going on, fellas? What's happening? It's your boy Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS, back again with DFS Karma, bringing you guys a first impression video. You know the vibes. The main purpose of the video is to highlight the totals of each game, who's favored, as well as give you guys an injury report for the games and who benefits, who takes a hit from it, and my thoughts on the games as well. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you do not miss out on any of our free media content or live streams. Also, make sure you're in a free chat room. We discuss all things DFS 24/7. Just go to chatdfs.com to get in for free. We get free advice, free plays, answer questions, free articles, free. With that being said, free. Let's go ahead and get started. It's an 8-game slate. Pretty decent sized slate. A little bit bigger than yesterday's Sunday slate. You know what it is. Let's get right into it. First game is Milwaukee at Washington. Opened up at a 238.5 total. Milwaukee favored by 9.5. They just played each other where Russell Westbrook went completely bonkers. On the Milwaukee side, everyone's completely healthy. On the Washington side, Davis Bertans is questionable. Raul Nato is questionable. Ish Smith is out. And Bradley Beal's back. Last game, Russell Westbrook, like I mentioned, went super nuts. And so did Rui Hachimura. But they were missing Bradley Beal. He'll be back for today's game. But I definitely do like this game a good bit. If Davis Bertans sits, I do like Rui Hachimura again. He should definitely be more aggressive now that he had his huge game. He's been pretty quiet this entire season. He was a very good player last year. Just waiting for him to come out, you know. Next game, Sacramento at Charlotte opened up at a 240 total. Charlotte favored by 3. On the Sacramento side, Hassan Whiteside is out for tomorrow. That just basically solidifies Rashawn Holmes' minutes, gives a little more minutes to Marvin Bagley maybe. You'll see some Nemanja Bjelica in there, you know what I'm saying, but nothing too big on that side. Tyrese Halliburton's minutes are starting just to go up. Fox still had a huge game, even with Halliburton's minutes, I think a little bit up last game, so high total. He definitely won pieces of this game. On the Charlotte side, there were no injuries, Next game on the slate, San Antonio at Detroit opened up at a 221.5 total. San Antonio favored by 3.5, and they are on a back-to-back. On the San Antonio side, DeMar DeRozan is questionable. He has not played a couple games now due to the death of his father. Prayers up to him, and rest in peace. Keita Bates-Diop is questionable. He left the game yesterday, did not return. He's not too big of an impact because he's playing like 7 minutes a game. LaMarcus Aldridge will not be with the team anymore. His career in San Antonio is probably done. Definitely just monitor that DeMar DeRozan news if he's out. I like people like Derek White, DeJounte Murray, and then maybe like Rudy Gay. On the Detroit side, Dennis Smith Jr. is questionable. Wayne Ellington is doubtful. Hamidou Diallo, who they just traded Svi Mikhailuk for, is out, and then Killian Hayes is out as well. If Dennis Smith Jr. were to sit, that just gives Saben Lee maybe a little bit more minutes. But DeLon Wright is back at the starting point guard spot, so he's going to get a bulk of the minutes. And then with Wayne Ellington doubtful and Svi Mikhailuk gone, Josh Jackson definitely in for a lot of shooting guard minutes, and then you might see some Rodney McGruder. Next game on the slate, New York at Brooklyn, opened up at a 225 total. Brooklyn is favored by 8. On the New York side, Emmanuel Quickley is probable. Elfrid Payton is doubtful. Derrick Rose is out, and Mitchell Robinson is out as well. He's nearing a comeback. Regarding Elfrid Payton, man, I've seen, I think we've all seen actually this time where he's basically announced as doubtful, and New York's missing like a bunch of dudes, especially at the guard position. Not a bunch of dudes, but they're a little bit empty there. I wouldn't be surprised to see him upgraded to questionable tomorrow. I definitely monitor that. If he continues to be doubtful and if he's eventually out, Emmanuel Quickley should see a good amount of run. They love him in New York, man, and I love him too. He's a good player. He's a bucket getter for sure, and he's like Lou Williams light. On the Brooklyn side, Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot is probable. He's going to be coming back, I think, after missing a few games. And then Kevin Durant is out. Blake Griffin is out. Definitely do like still James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and then yeah, that's mainly who I'm targeting on that team. Not much to say there. Next game on the slate, Indiana at Denver, opened up at a 226 total. Denver favored by 5. On the Indiana side, Caris LeVert is back, baby. It's good to see him back on the court, especially after the thing he was basically sidelined for. Jeremy Lamb is questionable. If Jeremy Lamb is out, I think Caris LeVert definitely gets a little boost in minutes. He should see his minutes rising every game. And then Doug McDermott should see his minutes as well. On the Denver side, Monte Morris is out. RJ Hampton out. Gary Harris out as well. They might slot Michael Porter Jr. in at the 2 spot like they have in the past. But you'll definitely see some PJ Dozier minutes tomorrow. Besides that, nothing really else to say. I guess Jamal Murray is going to be running a lot of minutes tomorrow. And then you'll see, they might actually run Facundo Campazzo, my guy. They might actually slot him at the 2 tomorrow. We'll see. It's actually, I'm not sure size-wise because Caris is kind of big. Facundo, whatever, is a little small dude. So we'll see what Mike Malone does there tomorrow. Next game on the slate, Clippers at Dallas, opened up at a 227.5 total. Dallas favored by 1.5. On the Clippers side, Serge Ibaka is questionable. He left the game yesterday and did not return. Patrick Beverley is out. The Clippers got whooped by the Pelicans yesterday. Kind of sucks. Had a good amount of Kawhi and PG, and they just got mollywopped. I think Kawhi Leonard comes out dominant today. He mentioned something about inconsistency last night. He said great teams are not inconsistent; they're very consistent. So I think he comes out with a vengeance. And then PG has like a little sidekick, little buddy, you know. Anyways, you probably know my PG hatred, especially because I'm a Laker fan. But anyways, Dallas side, James Johnson is questionable. He did not play in last game, but then besides that, everyone else is healthy. Next game on the slate, Memphis at Phoenix, opened up at a 228 total. Phoenix favored by 7. There are no new injuries on the Memphis side besides, of course, Jaren Jackson Jr., who I mentioned every time this dude's on the slate, every time Memphis on the slate. I hate going here because the minutes are usually weird. People are priced up. It's just not a good spot. On the Phoenix side, Cameron Johnson is out. And, of course, on this side as well, the minutes are pretty weird besides maybe Chris Paul and Devin Booker and McCall Bridges. McCall is the only one I'd probably consider. And then I don't expect Devin Booker and Chris Paul to go off on the same day. So I think it's always one or either or. I just try to avoid Phoenix if I'm being completely honest. There's a lot of usage to go around. So last game on the slate, Lakers against the Golden State Warriors, opened up at a 222.5 total. Lakers favored by 2.5. On the Lakers side, LeBron James probable, Damian Jones probable, Kyle Kuzma probable, and then Alex Caruso is questionable with a concussion. I do expect him to be out, just to be on the safe side. Jared Dudley's out. Rip Jared Dudley. He has I think an MCL injury. Our vet is hurt. Marc Gasol is out, and then of course Anthony Davis out as well. Definitely like Montrezl Harrell tomorrow. I think this sort of game environment suits him. Kyle Kuzma has been popping off as of late, and then of course LeBron James himself. On the Golden State side, there are no new injuries. Steve Kerr has gone with a new rotation, plugging in Nico Mannion and Jordan Poole for I think. Did Damian get minutes? Oh man, Damian did not get minutes. That's sad. Nico Mannion and Jordan Poole have replaced Brad Wanamaker and Damian Lee in the rotation. So that's something to know. I wouldn't touch any of those other dudes. But people I am targeting probably Steph and Dre. Definitely love them tomorrow against LA. It's a great correlation play. So yeah. Anyways, that wraps up this first impression video for the upcoming NBA slate. If you like the video, please go ahead, give it 2 thumbs up. Give it 2 thumbs up. Even though you can only give it 1. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more daily media content like this and our live streams. Appreciate you guys all for watching. Let's have a good start to the week. And as always, it's been your boy, Tristan, a.k.a. SrirachaDFS. Good luck in your contest tomorrow and or tonight. Not tomorrow. Tonight. And have yourselves a good one. I'm out. Peace.